everybody. This is Spiritual Key. Don't worry about the voice, okay? It's coming back. This is going to be a Lucas and Amber update. I did a reading on them 10 months ago, and next thing you know, people are in my comments telling me he passed away, he committed suicide. Want to know was magic involved. Also, I'm gonna focus on him first, then on her. I did get permission from Divine. I got permission, so we're gonna go ahead and proceed with the reading. If I didn't get permission, bitch, it'll be no reading. Okay? We're gonna see from his perspective what's going on, and maybe see what's trying to shed some light, and then focus on her last with the vice, right? He is a Cancer and she is a Scorpio. Okay, so Lucas, why did Lucas do what he did? I don't know if y'all can kind of see that a little bit. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups, Strength, the Six of Cups in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and then the Five of Wands. Depending on what tarot deck you have, wands can also go by staff, representing the fire sign and the zodiac sign and how passionate we are. And then we have swords, representing the air sign and zodiac sign and how we deal with things mentally. We have cups, representing the water sign and the zodiac sign and how we deal with things emotionally. And I think that was it. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I did not watch any of her lives. I to be honest, because like I said, when I first did them, a video of them like 10 months ago, I didn't know who the fuck they were. I don't know who they are. Okay, and I still really don't know who they are. Okay, and also I did not watch her lives, any of her lives, because I didn't want to be biased when it comes to telling the story of my cards. I didn't want to regurgitate anything that she had to say. So please feel free in the comments to tell me, bitch, because I don't know. All right, because from what I'm getting from all of this, it seems like trying to figure out where you stand with a person. I don't know if they had a conversation before he passed or if they had conversations leading up before this happened. It's all about trying to figure out where you stand with a person. It's something about being honest and fair when it comes to identity. So was there something that happened to where people started questioning him as a person? And when I asked, what made you do what you did or why, it was to pretty much, I just heard, so things can end fairly. Bitch. Let me tell y'all something. always choose you. There are so many situations out there where a person would threaten to take their life or threaten to hurt themselves with X, Y, and Z if you don't stay or if you don't comply with their rules. Always make sure that you are recording it and that you have evidence, and call 911 to their house to do a self-aware checkup. Okay, the fire department will come to their shit, knock on their goddamn door. I'm telling you this. Never comply with a bully. Never just say, okay, well, please don't. Never suffer in silence. That's what a person wants. They want you, that's what a bully wants. A bully wants you to comply and do what the fuck they say. An abuser wants you to comply and do what the fuck they say. I'm just going to say this. I dealt with a cancer man before. The bad side of a cancer man. They can be verbally and mentally abusive. And it's always somebody else, never them. It's always somebody else, never them. They're crybabies. It's always, well, it's me. Now, the positive side of cancer is, bitch, they have your back, okay? They can be very funny, very charming, very smart, very intelligent, especially when it comes to making money or making ways to make money to survive, okay? But I'm just saying, if you find yourself in that situation, cover yourself. Please. Cover yourself. Because that's not fair. To stay with someone or comply by their rules because they see you moving forward and being happy, and they know they didn't contribute to that happiness, and they feel some type of way, they're leeches. They want to come along or come back into your life when they see you doing good, so that way they could feel like they was a part of it and kind of brag like, yeah, oh yeah, I just left her. Yeah, now she's doing better. That's why I'm back. I had to show her, and she's doing better because no, bitch. No, that goes for men and women, because there are some other women out there too. I'm gonna do this if you don't come back. Never allow someone to tell you they don't want you more than once. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if they had a conversation. Like I said, I don't have a conversation or argument, but this Five of Wands, it seems like whatever the conversation was, it just pretty much solidified, okay, this is where we stand. Oh, okay, I see where this is going. Okay, it's very clear where this is going. It's very clear how this person feels. And whatever that conversation was, it left a bad taste. It caused a grudge to be held. And also, I heard something, you don't know what you really had or what you had got until it's gone. And also about someone not being innocent as they perceive themselves to be. It's like this person is pointing the finger. She's not innocent. She's done stuff too. She's hurt me. She did that to me, and she's getting what she deserves. So like I said, if you want to light a candle, I suggest pink or white. You can do brown for grounding, but I would do pink. This is someone who feels like this was the best revenge possible. This is how I can destroy a person. The way you damaged me and hurt me, I want you to feel the same way. Hurt people hurt people. not taking sides here, not saying that she's innocent, but like I said 10 months ago in my reading, just be single. Like, the toxic relationships, staying with somebody, going back and forth, trying to prove people wrong because y'all on social media and you want to prove them wrong, you don't want to prove nobody right. Fuck that. Block some of them pussy assholes and move forward. Or start reading the comments. The fuck, act like you, be Beyonce, act like you don't see it. Hey, act like you don't see a goddamn thing. It seems like this is an opportunity to rely and lay on your friends more. But for some reason, when people are going through depression, they're going through mental issues, it's lonely. Yes, I have all these friends, but I don't have friends. Yeah, I used to fuck with them niggas. I don't fuck with them niggas no more. And especially if it comes to, well, she was all I know. She's really all I had. Never allow someone to create distance between your friends and loved ones. And there are people who do that. You can be in love and move on and be whoever you want to be with, but however, when it comes time, okay. And also, about having control over somebody. Trying to have this major breakthrough to see a person crack and trying to break through them so that way you can have a certain control over them, a certain dominance, especially if you had it over a person for a while and you're used to using tactics and antics to get that control over someone. Okay. I'm going to say this. I'm sorry because he seems to be getting a little frustrated. I don't know if he ever gets mad if he holds his head or just does the whole, oh my fucking God. But I'm going to say this. He really wants to prove how non-innocent I just heard a vile nasty bitch. He just wants to prove how she is. And he feels as though he's not taking accountability. And it seems like, okay, when I see swords, I see someone wielding. When I see swords, I see someone using logic with their tongue to cut. If that makes sense. Pretty much using it for good or for evil. Also, Wheel of Fortune here, I just seen karma. And for some reason when I saw this, I just felt like I'm going up while you're gonna go down. And now you're going to see how it feels to go down and feel like nobody's here for you, and to feel lonely, and to feel like you've been swallowed up in darkness with no one to help you, no one to hear you or know that you're breathing, and no one to be able to help you when you can't breathe and when your heart stops, when it breaks into a million pieces. Because that's how I feel. That's what you did. That's what you made me do. That's how I feel. I see someone that cries, lashes out and cries because feeling like no one really understands or gets it. Instead of listening to a person And I'm talking about Lucas. Instead of just listening to him and letting him vent, it was always Christian advice, bitch. Oh, well, just move on. You're okay. You're strong. You're better than this. Bitch, motherfuckers don't want to hear that all the time. Don't nobody want to hear no quotes you can get from Google, bitch. Okay? When you're dealing with a friend who's dealing with depression like this, suicidal thoughts, having bad-ass anxiety, and they feel like public enemy and nobody understands nor gets them when they express how they feel, and when they're talking, they have shortness of breath and they're crying and they're trying to get stuff off their chest while their heart is breaking. Listen. Stop interrupting them and give them advice and give them tough love. Listen. That's all you need to do is listen. Because nothing is worse when you're trying to express and explain your emotions. And it might sound crazy, it might sound scattered all over the place. Nothing is worse than that person stopping you in your tracks from releasing. And pretty much saying, fuck whatever you just said, do this. Listen. Take him on a hike. Take him in nature. Get his mind off of stuff. Listen. See, a lot of y'all don't listen to y'all friends. A lot of y'all don't listen to y'all loved ones. When basically they showing signs. And they crying for help. It's not necessarily about having someone on your side to help you bash that person. It's about having someone on your corner that's listening to you, that feels like, okay, this person understands me. They're not saying that I'm right or wrong. They're just understanding me. So if you are going to light a candle, light a pink candle, make sure you meditate with it. Meditate with love and understanding. Because it's all he really wanted. Make sure you're doing that. If you want to use white, you can use white. Get your oils together. If you want to decorate with flowers, go ahead. I would say rose petals. I would say you can use calamine. Let me see. You can use some cinnamon, lavender, lemongrass. You can use whatever that you feel that he needs, that represents love. If you want to give him some flowers, give him some beautiful, nice flowers. I love lilies. Give him some nice, beautiful flowers while you light a candle for him. I am doing this really non-biased. I'm not trying to take no sides. I'm not saying who's right, who's wrong. But I have family members that military deal with PTSD. I have family members that deal with depression, anxiety, and they just want somebody that listens. That's not taking any judgment. That's not trying to get them tough love. That listens. All right. Let's see what she got going on. Okay. I paused right there because he was saying that he wasn't finished. It's like he wants her to know that he does love her. He does have some love for her. He does have some level of respect for her. He just feels as though he had to show her and teach her a lesson about not fucking with me. I had to show you a lesson about not fucking with me. But I still love you and have love for you though. Now that might sound twisted, but that's just him and his ways. Okay, so let's see what's going on with her. And was she talking to somebody else? Because he keep on making it seem like she had enough. Okay. Anyway, so what's going on with Amber? What's going on with Amber? And also, when it comes to magic and voodoo, I don't believe so. I don't think magic any part of it. But if magic did, I mean, what, a love jar gone wrong, bitch? I didn't sense any witchcraft. That's just me. I didn't sense it. I just sense manipulation. What's going on with that? What's going on with Amber? Okay, we have the Page of Wands, the High Priestess, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So Pentacles represents the Earth sign is our sign how grounded we are. Now Pentacles can go by coins as well. So trying to clear her name. Trying to figure out what was the best thing to do to make the next move. Looking for answers. I see her praying a lot. And also I see damn if I do, damn if I don't. And also I just feel like certain people are not in her corner who she probably think is or thought that was. And not too many people, it seems like she's getting a lot of DMs, a lot of negativity being told to her. And she's also, I wouldn't be surprised if she had women sending her pictures or sending her text messages that he has sent them about her or just to hurt her. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if a woman came out saying, well, me and him was together. I don't know, bitch. You know, girls be coming out at the woodworks, whatever the case may be. Trying to recreate her image. People see her one way, and it seems like people are drawing up conclusions about her. Because in the comments, they say that they're blaming her. So it seems like people are coming up with their own, you know, everybody's a doctor. Okay, everybody's a therapist, everybody knows everything, and you know, everybody's intuition is just so spot on when it comes to, bitch, it's always on the internet, it's always somebody, oh, well, this is what happened, oh, this is what, well, and it's just a lot, and it's very draining. I see someone who is crying and feeling very drained, very nourished, very malnourished. I don't know if she's been eating or taking care of herself, but I'm seeing someone who probably is not drinking a lot of water, probably is not even hydrating herself, constantly on the internet. I don't even know if she's getting on the internet looking like whatever. Not even like her normal self. Looking like she's about to crash out. I don't know if she looks like how she looks like on Instagram pictures or what the case may be. She could just be, oh, I'm just not gonna get on the internet and see that. Like, she probably just is popping up on the internet looking like whatever and not giving a fuck because this is taking a toll. Someone at a standstill emotionally, and she is sitting in that. She is sitting in all the emotions right now. This is not someone who is dealing with it in a healthy, proper manner. This is someone who is reading and is being constantly told bad, negative things, being told who she is and what she's not, and sitting in that. Trying to make the best out of it. But it seems like having a battle. Y'all want me to be that so bad? How about I be that? How about I walk in that? And sometimes just having 2, 3, a few people in your corner to see the goodness, the bright side of things is on the other side. Sometimes that can be clouded, and sometimes you can't see that because you're so far on the other side, stuck. Quicksand type of stuff. And not even trying to get out of the quicksand, just sitting in the quicksand, hoping that it swallows you whole so you don't have to deal with things. But also, in a sense, trying to take control back of everything. It might come off very raw, very angry, but this is how she's expressing herself. This is how she feels. How does Lucas feel about him? Okay, pages from red flags, deserve love. This could be one. Reconciliation. I don't know why he feels like he can. Okay. New love. Past love. Keep open mind. Make an effort. Trust. Passion. Family issues. True love. Y'all, this is very twisted. I just, yeah. Let me see about advice from her. Okay. Advice for her, and that's it. I'm getting out of this energy ASAP. My head is starting to hurt, bitch. And my chest feels tight. Okay. What's the advice for Abby? What's the advice that the ancestors, the ones who walk with her, what's the advice they would like to give her? What's the advice you should focus on? Keepers of the earth, priestess, mirror. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Mirror, who or what is triggering you? I suggest therapy. I suggest find out what your triggers are so that you're better at maneuvering around them once they get triggered or once they start to get sparked, so that way you can handle it and maneuver better and be able to handle it better. Once you feel it coming on, you'll be able to understand and be okay and be able to still look like you are sane. Council of Light, the divine orchestration helpers is in the social realms, bitch. The fuck? Okay, transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Age of Light, you've been trained for this. So this isn't the first time, nor this is your first rodeo of dealing with this and dealing with the threats that you probably thought was empty, that, you know, since y'all so used to doing this all the time, you didn't think that it was going to necessarily happen. This is time Bitch, go on a retreat. Do what's called Reiki. Do some healing. Go into the mountains. Go into nature where you can't have your phone, and just cleanse yourself. Heal. And lean on those who's not gonna judge you. Who's just gonna, you know, be there for you. This is your time. I saw a big call to step up and lead. Shine light on awareness. I don't know if she did it or not, or she has been doing it, but shining light on awareness when it comes to things like this, dealing with someone who's narcissistic and someone who's abusive. Time to shine a light on this. A light on how to get out and how to distance yourself and how to better yourself. Shine a light on your journey, because right now this is gonna change her forever. This is just gonna be something that she's gonna have to constantly deal with. Okay, and that's the end of this reading.